Have you ever found yourself squinting at the newspaper, holding it closer, then farther away, only to give up and say, well, I guess I'll just listen to the news instead? If so, you're not alone. A lot of folks over 65 start to notice that their eyes just aren't what they used to be. Colors don't seem as bright, reading takes more effort, and night driving? Don't even get started on that glare from headlights. But here's the thing. Getting older doesn't mean you have to settle for poor vision. Your eyes might be aging, sure, but that doesn't mean they're done. There are some really simple, practical things you can do to help improve your vision and keep it sharper, clearer, and more reliable for years to come. So today, we're diving into something that affects just about everyone over a certain age, but doesn't get talked about nearly enough. We're going to look at 7 easy, natural ways to improve your eyesight after 65. Nothing extreme, no miracle cures, just real, doable tips that can make a big difference. Let's start with something you probably already enjoy but maybe haven't connected to better vision: sunlight. Now, we're not talking about baking out in the midday sun until you're red as a tomato. No, thank you. But healthy exposure to natural sunlight, especially in the early morning or late afternoon, can do wonders for your eyes. Light helps regulate your circadian rhythm, which doesn't just affect your sleep, it also impacts your eye health. When you're outside, your eyes get a break from the harsh blue light of screens and artificial lighting. Natural light stimulates the production of dopamine in the retina, which plays a role in healthy eye development and helps maintain visual clarity. Just 15 to 20 minutes of safe sunlight exposure each day, with a good hat and proper protection, can help reduce eye strain and even improve focus. Of course, while we're on the topic of light, let's not forget about something many people overlook: proper lighting inside the home. You don't have to live in the dark, squinting at recipes or trying to thread a needle by lamplight. Make sure your home is well lit, especially in places like the kitchen, bathroom, and your favorite reading nook. Warm, diffuse lighting is easier on the eyes than harsh overhead fluorescence. And using task lighting, like small lamps where you read, sew, or write, can really help your eyes stay comfortable and focused. Good lighting doesn't just reduce strain, it also lowers your risk of falls and accidents. That's a win-win. Speaking of strain, let's talk about something that has snuck into almost everyone's daily routine these days: screen time. Whether it's scrolling through your tablet, checking the news on your phone, or video chatting with the grandkids, screens are a big part of life now. But staring at them too long can dry out your eyes, tire them out, and even blur your vision. That's where the 20-20-20 rule comes in. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for at least 20 seconds. Sounds simple, right? But it gives your eyes a much-needed break. It's like stretching your legs after sitting for a while, just for your vision. Your eyes are muscles after all, and they get tired too. And don't forget to blink. You'd be surprised how often people forget to blink when looking at screens. Blinking helps spread moisture across your eyes, keeping them from getting dry and irritated. A dry eye can feel itchy, blurry, even painful, but just a little more mindful blinking can really make a difference. Alright, now let's get into something you can add to your routine that's not only good for your eyes but also delicious: certain foods. Yes, what you eat can directly affect how well your eyes age. We've all heard carrots are good for the eyes, and they are, but it goes way beyond that. Think colorful. Leafy greens like spinach and kale are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 nutrients that protect the eyes from harmful light and help prevent age-related damage. Bright orange foods like sweet potatoes and butternut squash are loaded with beta-carotene, which your body turns into vitamin A, essential for night vision. Fish like salmon, sardines, and mackerel are full of omega-3s, which help prevent dry eye and reduce the risk of macular degeneration. And don't forget a handful of nuts or seeds: almonds, sunflower seeds, walnuts. They're all full of vitamin E and healthy fats that support eye health. If you're already eating some of these foods, great. Keep it up. And if not, just try adding 1 or 2 into your week. Maybe a spinach omelet for breakfast, or grilled salmon with sweet potato on the side. Your eyes will thank you, and so will the rest of your body. You might be surprised how even small changes to your diet or routine can make your world look a whole lot brighter, literally. Just imagine being able to read the fine print on a recipe without pulling out the magnifying glass. or taking a walk at dusk without worrying about tripping over that curb you couldn't quite see. Now that we've talked about getting the right amount of sunlight, creating better lighting at home, and making small changes to your diet, let's move on to another key factor in maintaining healthy eyes: regular eye exercises. I know, when you hear exercise, you probably think of running or going to the gym. But don't worry, we're not talking about any intense workouts here. These exercises are simple, and you can do them while sitting comfortably in your favorite chair. The goal here is to strengthen the muscles around your eyes, improve focus, and reduce strain. One of the easiest exercises is called the palming technique. Start by rubbing your hands together until they feel warm. Then, gently place your palms over your closed eyes without putting pressure on them. Let your hands rest there for about 30 seconds, focusing on the warmth and relaxation. This simple technique can help reduce eye fatigue and calm your mind. It's a great way to relieve tension after hours of screen time or reading. Another good one is the figure 8 exercise. Imagine tracing a giant figure 8 in the air with your eyes. Start by looking at a point to the left and slowly trace an imaginary figure 8, moving your eyes in a smooth, controlled motion. Do this for about 30 seconds, then switch directions. This helps improve your eye flexibility and keeps the muscles that control eye movement active and healthy. These exercises only take a few minutes a day, but they can go a long way in improving your eye health. Plus, they're easy to do and don't require any special equipment or a gym membership. Next up, let's talk about the importance of regular eye checkups. You might think, well, my vision isn't that bad, maybe I can skip this year's appointment. But regular eye exams are one of the most important things you can do for your eyes, especially as you age. Even if your vision feels fine, there could be underlying issues that aren't immediately noticeable. Conditions like glaucoma, cataracts, or macular degeneration can develop slowly over time, and by the time you notice any symptoms, they might be harder to treat. That's why an annual eye exam is so important. Your eye doctor can catch early signs of problems, suggest treatments, and even help you get the right prescription for glasses or contacts. If you wear glasses, it's always a good idea to check if your prescription is up to date. It's amazing how much sharper the world looks when your lenses are doing their job properly. But even if you don't wear glasses, don't skip the exam. Sometimes, a small change in your eye health is all it takes to make a big difference in how you see the world. Plus, it's always better to catch something early, when treatment is easiest. Now, let's move on to something a lot of people overlook: managing stress. You might not realize it, but stress can seriously affect your eyes. When you're stressed, your body releases chemicals that cause your pupils to dilate, which can make you more sensitive to light and cause eye strain. Plus, chronic stress can make conditions like dry eye and blurry vision worse. So, what can you do about it? Well, first things first, let's make sure you're taking time for yourself. Stress management is crucial for overall health, but it's especially important for maintaining good vision. Deep breathing exercises, meditation, and even just taking a few minutes to sit quietly and relax can all help reduce the stress that affects your eyes. One of my favorite ways to manage stress is by practicing mindfulness. Take a few minutes each day to sit quietly, close your eyes, and just focus on your breath. As you breathe in and out, try to let go of any thoughts that may be weighing on you. This simple practice can help calm your mind and body, which in turn helps ease the tension that can build up in your eyes. And don't forget about laughter. Yes, laughter is a stress buster too. Watching a funny movie, sharing a joke with friends, or just remembering a silly moment from your past can help lighten your mood and reduce the physical tension in your eyes. Before we wrap up today's conversation, I want to touch on one last point that's often overlooked but really important: staying active. Keeping your body in motion helps improve circulation, and that includes circulation to your eyes. Good blood flow helps deliver essential nutrients to your eyes, keeping them healthy and strong. Now, I'm not saying you need to run marathons or join a sports league, but regular, low-impact activities like walking, swimming, or even gentle yoga can have a huge impact on your eye health. These activities help improve overall blood circulation and reduce the risk of conditions that can affect your vision. Even something as simple as a short walk around the block every day can be a game changer. You get the added benefit of fresh air, sunlight, remember how important that is, and movement. If walking is a bit much, try gentle stretching or Tai Chi. These exercises are great for improving balance and flexibility while promoting healthy circulation. It doesn't take a lot, just a little effort to stay moving, even if it's just for a few minutes each day. Your eyes will thank you for it. As we've explored so far, there are so many easy, everyday habits that can help you maintain healthy eyes well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Now, let's dive into the final ways you can keep your vision sharp, clear, and vibrant as you age. First up, let's talk about hydration. We often hear about the importance of drinking water for overall health. But did you know that staying hydrated plays a key role in eye health too? When you're dehydrated, your body doesn't produce enough moisture, which means your eyes can become dry and irritated. This can lead to blurry vision, discomfort, and even long-term damage if it's not addressed. To prevent dry eyes and keep your vision feeling fresh, aim to drink plenty of water throughout the day. The general recommendation is about 8 8-ounce glasses, but this can vary depending on your activity level and environment. If you're outside in hot weather or exercising, you may need more. Try to make water your go-to beverage, but also consider adding foods with high water content to your diet, like cucumbers, watermelon, and oranges. Speaking of hydration, there's another factor that contributes to eye comfort: humidity. In areas with dry air, your eyes may become even more prone to dryness. If this sounds familiar, try using a humidifier in your home, especially during the winter months when the air tends to be drier. It's a simple way to add moisture to the air and keep your eyes from feeling irritated. Now, let's talk about something that a lot of people don't realize affects their vision: smoking. If you're a smoker, it's time to think about quitting, for your eyes as well as for your overall health. Smoking is a major risk factor for cataracts, macular degeneration, and optic nerve damage. The chemicals in cigarettes can damage the blood vessels in your eyes, leading to reduced blood flow and long-term vision issues. If you're not smoking, that's fantastic. Keep up the good work. But if you are, consider taking steps to quit. There are many resources available, from support groups to online quit smoking programs, that can help you through the process. It might take time, but your eyes and your lungs will thank you. Lastly, let's talk about protecting your eyes from the sun. We all know it's important to wear sunscreen to protect our skin, but did you know that your eyes need protection too? Long-term exposure to UV rays can cause cataracts, macular degeneration, and even skin cancer around the eyelids. When you're out and about, make sure to wear sunglasses that block 100% of both UVA and UVB rays. Polarized lenses are great because they reduce glare and make it easier to see in bright conditions. A wide-brimmed hat can also help keep the sun out of your eyes, giving them extra protection. Taking small steps like these to protect your eyes from UV damage today can help prevent serious issues later on. Remember, it's not just about protecting your skin from sunburn. Your eyes are just as vulnerable. So, as we wrap up, let's quickly recap all the simple, yet powerful ways you can improve your vision after 65. From getting plenty of sunlight and exercising your eye muscles to eating nutrient-rich foods and staying hydrated, every little change you make adds up. Regular eye checkups, stress management, and quitting smoking all play a big role in preserving your vision. It might seem like a lot to take in, but don't worry, you don't have to do it all at once. Start small, and just focus on 1 or 2 changes at a time. The most important thing is to stay consistent and make eye health a priority. Remember, your eyes are a window to the world, and it's worth investing a little time and care to keep them in top shape. Whether you're enjoying your favorite book, watching a beautiful sunset, or spending time with family, clear vision can make all the difference. Before I let you go, I want to encourage you to take a moment and reflect. Are there any habits you can start today to take better care of your eyes? Whether it's adjusting your lighting, drinking more water, or simply scheduling that eye exam you've been putting off, you've got this. And if you have any tips or experiences you'd like to share, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear how you're taking care of your eyes, and we can all learn from each other. Don't forget to like this video if you found it helpful and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Here's to living your best life, with healthy, sharp vision at any age. Take care of your eyes and take care of yourself. You deserve it.